Now, I hope you have installed Kahoot. And now on your smartphone, you can go to kahoot.com or kahoot.it. Okay. Here, the thing is, if you want to directly go to teacher platform, you can enter kahoot.it. Kahoot.it. It. You can directly enter. You can enter it so that you will be taken. Otherwise, you can go to kahoot.com and enter also. Fine. Okay. Now, please enter kahoot.com for time being. As a teacher, you can go to kahoot.com and log in with your username and password so that you will be able to create the quizzes. And these quiz or polls which you are going to make by using Kahoot will definitely make some impact on your classes. Okay. The thing is, like using like these tools are going to engage our students in our classroom. And please understand that these tools is to be used when you are inside the classroom. When you are taking the class or conducting a meeting, you can use this module, this tool for making your classes effective and interactive so that your learners will be engaged. Yeah, we have seen slido.com, H5P, etc. This is also a similar tool and this is very popular tool, Kahoot. Here, of course, uh, as in the case of any other tool, here also there are some limited features available for free user, but still we can use it. Okay, login. Please log in with your username and password. You can even log in with your Google account so that you will be taken to a window, a dashboard like this. Here you can go to Kahoot.
So when we log in Kahoot, we will go as student or as teacher?
As teacher you enter.
As teacher. And then we will do as school or administration?
Pardon?
We will enter as teacher, sir.
Okay, are you using on a mobile phone application you are talking?
Yes, sir. Now I'm logging into Kahoot. I went in teacher. Then
Okay,
school.
okay, please wait, ma'am. Please wait. I'll just give you a demo. Then you'll use. Then you can make a Kahoot on your computer. Okay.
Yes.
Now on the application which you have installed on your smartphone, also you can use both for students and teachers. Now, when you try to make a Kahoot, a quiz on Kahoot.com, you have to enter Kahoot.com and use your username and password. Then you will be taken to a dashboard like this. Here you can see some Kahoot already made by me earlier. Now, if this was not done, it will not be present for you. But now we can make a Kahoot. How to make a Kahoot? You can click on create button. You can click on create. Then here create new Kahoot is there. Okay, new Kahoot. There are some other features. They are premium, available for premium only. But here you can click on new Kahoot, and here you can the first slide. It will be like working on PowerPoint. Here a slide like structure is there, no? So you click on that, and here you can enter the question. Okay. Even you can use the image on the question. Now for the time being, what shall I do? I'll just go to image.google.com and get an image of Mahatma Gandhi. I'll just get. Okay. I'm saving it on the desktop. Now what shall I do? Image library. I'll go to upload image. Even you can use the video, YouTube video on your question. I'll use Gandhi. Now here I can enter the question. I hope you are seeing where I am entering the question. Here I can enter the question. Identify the person shown below. Okay, like that I can enter the question. After that, here I can choose the options. I can type the option choices. Mahatma Gandhi. Okay, simply for the time being, I'm just using some data. Now, what shall I do? I'll just select this one. This is the correct answer, no? So I'll just select this answer. Even for the options, you can use images. If you are having a question where you need to use the question. Now, here I can use the time limit. You see 20, 10 second, 20 second, 30, 60, like that it will be going. So if you need 20 seconds, you can select that. And what is the point? Here you will be having three options for points, like 0 points, 1000 points, and 2000 points. Okay. So I'll set it to the default 1000 points. Now here, whether it is a single select option or multi-select option. Multi-select option will be available only on the upgraded version, but single select will be available. Now, you see how this image has to be revealed. If you are going for the paid version, you will be having like this different options. You can see it on the right side. But for the time being, for the free users, we are having only one option, that is to use the original one. Okay. Now here we'll do, and it is finalized. Then what shall we do? We'll go to add another question. The first question is over. Here first question is done. First slide is over now. Now we can click on the next question, add question, and here these are the available options. We can use or true or false questions only. We can have only two items here. Fine. So true or false, I'll go. Now I'm typing. Like this question you can type. Again, time it depends on the difficulty of the question item. You can choose the right time and point. Okay, if it is true, you can choose true, and you can click on another question. Like this you can continue up to 5 slides. You can enable. Okay, you can enable up to 5 questions. Okay, more options are there now. Earlier it was 5. Like this, you please go through the questions. Okay, if you want to delete a question, you can have an option here. Option is there to delete a question or slide. You click on delete, and if you need to duplicate an item, here there is another option. Okay, you please explore all this. This is the duplicate item. If you want a replica of a question with some minor changes, you need to make it. You can duplicate it, and then you can modify the question so that it will be giving you easiness to make questions. Okay, now we'll use 2 questions, and now how to do that? Even question bank we can maintain. Now how to execute it? Now done, we will click. Okay, and we will enter the Kahoot name. Here you can enter this Kahoot name. So this is demo quiz. Okay, demo quiz. and here you can use it, and where it has to be saved, it will be saved under my Kahoot, and its language you can choose and done it. Okay, you click done, and this Kahoot will be validated. After that you can use. Now like this you can make a number of Kahoots. Okay, you can make a number of Kahoots like this, and after you see many Kahoot I have already created. Now suppose you are entering to the classroom. Inside the classroom, what you can ask your students to do is that you can project this Kahoot on your screen, or by using the projector. You please you can use this play button. Here a play button is there, no? You can click on play button. Now you can use it for okay, live game will go teach. We'll go to teach live game. Inside the classroom, if you are conducting this live game, it will be, you can click on that. Now you can ask your students to enter into open the Kahoot application which is already installed on their mobile phone. Better if you are regularly using Kahoot as a platform for formative assessment inside your classroom, you can ask your students to install Kahoot on their mobile phone. And hereafter, there will be no sense in prohibiting mobile phone inside the classroom. Rather, we have to channelize them to use the mobile phone and its possibilities to education, right? Now you can have two options, team versus team, like two teams can be there, or player versus player. Now we'll click on player. Okay, now you please open your Kahoot application. Okay, and Kahoot application you can enter, you can select student. Now you please select student. Okay, please enter this code 837114. You click on Kahoot. Now you see how many players have joined. One player has already joined, that is Pardeep. Now Pardeep sir has become so active during this, by this lockdown. Yeah, Arul Selvi ma'am has joined. So as a student you select. Okay. When you try to open Kahoot on your smartphone, you click as student, then enter your name. After that, what you need to do is, there is a center button, enter pin. I hope you can see that. Enter pin. This enter pin. This center button you can press. Okay, enter pin. Then you enter 837114. Then you can enter your nickname. That is you can encourage your students to give their actual name. Okay. Now even I have joined on my mobile phone. Sultana ma'am has joined. Please do fast. If you want to mute the music, here by default a music will be played. Okay. If you need to mute it, you can have this option here. You can mute it. You can select the sound, everything. Brijesh sir. Brijesh.
Sir, how to join through a website?
Which website?
Means from laptop.
Okay. That if for teacher or for student?
On the website, kahoot.com.
Okay, you can go to kahoot.com, sir. And again, suppose the students are unable to, now you are in a meeting, you are conducting a meeting where you are using this. So maybe parents meeting or some other meeting, you are conducting a training session. You will not get the same students every time, isn't it? Maybe it happens occasionally. So you cannot ask them to install this application on their mobile phone. They will not be happy to install. Okay. So what you can do, you can ask them to type Kahoot.it on their mobile phone. Instead of downloading and installing application, even participants can participate online by using their browser. No need to download and install application even. They can enter Kahoot.it so that they can do. Okay, now 13 players are there. We'll do one thing. We'll just start. It is a fast test. This is the question. Okay. Question will be coming now. The first question, identify the person shown below. See, this is the question. Now the students will be looking at the screen and they will read the question. On their mobile phone, question will not be visible. Only this option, colors will be there. Like this, colors will be there. Blue color will be for Narendra Modi. Like that, they can choose. Yeah, the time given set was for 20 seconds. So 6 members have only entered. So we'll go to next option and you can see who is leading. I think Swapna ma'am took less time for giving the right answer. So Swapna ma'am is leading now. Okay. Now we'll click next. Narendra Modi is the present PM of India. It's a true or false question. Now you can enter true or false. Here you can see how many have entered their answers. The thing is, believe me, if you are conducting like these sessions, maybe 3-4 questions only in a classroom, maybe in the beginning or in the after, means at the end of the class, students will be very much happy to participate. Even students will ask for you to conduct some periods only for this, like these sessions. Okay, yes, it happens. It has happened to me also. So they are happy to do. They are happy to compete each other in a healthy setup. Now next we can click. Now you can get the who is coming on the podium. Now Sultana ma'am is, music is also there. If you are playing all these things now, students will be very happy, even in the higher education classes. This classroom's monotony can be removed by using like this session. Okay. Now Swapna ma'am is leading and Sultana ma'am is the third and Pardeep sir is the at the first position. Now like this, you can see even which is the difficult question. Difficult question will be found based on the incorrect responses. Now 28% only made it correct. That means this question is the most difficult question in your Kahoot. Okay, this is how you have to do. Now how to, okay, like this you can do. Now you can close it. Now you can come here, you can see all your Kahoots. Okay, even you can make different folders. I have already done Aligarh Muslim University as a folder now. Now this way it will be working. Okay, if you are unable to install Kahoot on your phone as a student or teacher, you don't want to install, you can use the web version kahoot.it or kahoot.com. You can go that way, it will be working. Now let it get loaded. If you are using it regularly, if you are using Kahoot regularly in your classroom, you can ask your students to install Kahoot. Okay. Otherwise, no need to ask them to install. You can ask them to open kahoot.it on their mobile phone. Now this is some questions are there now here. You can see my Kahoots here. Now, shall we go for one more test, one more quiz like this? Okay, there is one quiz on computer memory. Just let us play that. It will give you some idea, some information regarding computer also. You see here, this was made 4 months ago. Okay, and 14 plays are already there. 14 plays are there. Now, okay, you please be ready. Enter the code. Enter the code. 466277 777 466277. See, I'm repeating again with one question, one Kahoot. Why? Because it will you will get the real spirit of your students while taking part, while participating in like these sessions. So you'll be encouraged to use like this sessions in your classroom. If somebody is unable to install Kahoot, you please go to kahoot.it. Okay, then enter this code kahoot.it. Even you can play this music, it gives a feeling. I don't know you are getting this or not, music or not, but inside the classroom you can play it with a mild voice. Okay, 14 people have joined. Please do fast. Please do fast. Let us have a competition. It is going to give you some idea, information also regarding the computer memory. This test is okay. Fine. Pradeep sir is telling he is getting the music. Fine. See, like this, there are loads of quiz platforms. These platforms can be used for our formative assessment. Okay, inside the classroom, it will give us a feedback. How did we teach? Whether our students have got the concept or not, like this inside the classroom. You just go through all the familiar or available tools like this, and you just find a better one, then you can proceed with that. I do not recommend you to use different what today Kahoot, tomorrow Slido. No, you should not use like that. Better you proceed with one, and when the when the situation demands, you can change for the next. Okay, fine. Now 18 players have joined. We'll start it. Okay, 13 question. Are you ready? 13 questions are there. The first question, identify this part of this computer. Look at the screen. Identify this part of the computer. What is this part? Is it a ROM, microprocessor, RAM, etc.? So when I teach about computer, the parts of computer, functions of computer, I used to conduct like this quizzes. It will make our students attentive in the class also. Okay. Now ROM and microprocessor are selected. Okay. It is the answer is microprocessor. Sometimes this is wrong. Okay, ROM is wrong. Actually, ROM is wrong. I have done it wrongly. Microprocessor is the right answer. Anyhow, Swapna ma'am is leading, and Pardeep Saab, Smita, Arul Selvi, Mani are there in the top 5. Now, the registers of a CPU is made up of. What is meant by a register? It is a small memory. Okay, memory. It is inside the processor. The memory available inside the processor are generally known as register. The time up. Okay, like the registers of a CPU is made up of flip-flops. Okay, physics or science teachers will be knowing. Don't mind. Now we'll go to next. The memory of a computer is generally referred to memory. We say memory when we say memory of a computer, what does it refer to? It refers to ROM, it refers to RAM or cache or hard disk. That is the question. You see many people have chosen RAM, that is the correct answer. And when we say memory, what is the memory of the computer? It is generally denoting the RAM size of the memory computer. Now Smita ma'am is leading. Like this, no? When you use multiple question, this up and downs will be there. So people will be very much happy. Full form of ROM. And okay, whether you make a right answer or wrong answer, it doesn't matter here. Please get the spirit of conducting online classes. Means these sessions. And how please see how I have used the question. In some questions I have used images, in some questions I haven't used. Okay, it is read only memory. Again, now you see Smita ma'am is still continuing in the first position. ALU can perform. ALU is arithmetic and logical unit. Okay, ALU is a part of the computer CPU, and it refers to arithmetic and logic unit. It can arithmetic and logical operations can be done by ALU. Okay, I just forgot to show you that. Registers can hold large amount of data. I told you what is register. Registers are the memory available inside the CPU. Inside that CPU, first question you saw what a CPU is. It is a processor, right? Microprocessor. Can it hold large amount of data? That is the question. Okay, it cannot hold large amount of data. It can hold a small amount of data only. Now, you see Swapna ma'am has, now see Shaina ma'am was third or may not be on picture, but now all of a sudden she has come upside to the top. 1 byte is equal to is, if you want to close the registration, means joining, you can click here and close the game joining while the session is going on. If you don't want anybody to join in between, you can lock it. Okay, so that this pin will not be visible. Now 1 byte is equal to 8 bits. That's the right answer. Now Shaina ma'am, okay, this changes in the rank order, no? This list is giving the real spirit to your students. Okay, which was not a secondary memory ROM, hard disk, DVD, etc. The storage, bulk storage, no, which we use to permanently store our data on the computer or mobile phone are generally known as secondary memory. Okay, ROM is a primary memory. Now, Shaina ma'am is still leading. I think Shaina ma'am is a computer teacher. Registers are dash types of memory. It is DRAM, dynamic RAM, SRAM is static RAM, PROM is programmable ROM, EEPROM is electrically erasable programmable read-only memory. See, I'm just telling you, if you do not know, you can understand what these are. The score doesn't matter. DRAM is dynamic RAM, SRAM is static RAM. These are the two types of RAMs memory which we use in our computer. So register are dash types of memory. It is static RAM. Only one. Now, who is leading? China ma'am is leading. Okay, only 4 questions are remaining. Identify this part of computer. This is the part. So, which is this part of computer? Even when you conduct online classes, no? So now we are having an online class. We can use the like this.
Teacher.
Storage, SMPS, ALU, RAM. But the thing is, you will your students should have 2 devices. One to look at the screen on Zoom or some other online meeting, and another one to look. Identify. It was RAM, random access memory. It was okay. Wow. Now Swapna ma'am has come to the top again. ROM is a non-volatile memory. That is the question. Okay, it is true. 4 people made it wrong. Now who is leading? Again, Shaina ma'am has come to the top. Video cassette is a dash memory. That will be the question, I think. Yeah, it is a serial access memory, sequential access memory, or both. Video cassette. It is obsolete now. It's not used nowadays, right? When compact disc CD came in place, video cassettes were replaced by CDs, right? So it is serial access memory. There is a real, no, we cannot move to the way we change the songs in CD player. We cannot change the songs, or we cannot move to one point on the tab. Yeah, oh, you see, Brijesh. Oh, very good. Like this, people can come to the top. CD is a last question. Compact disc is a sequential access or serial access. It is sequential. Cassette is a serial access. Sequential access. CD is a sequential access to any point on the memory. We can move by using, means without, but we can skip. We can move from one point to any other point on the memory in sequential access memory. Okay, next, it's over. Now we will see who is leading. The 3rd place is Smita, and 2nd place is Swapna, and first goes to Brijesh sir. So the way we get, no, now runners up Shaina ma'am and Pardeep ma'am sir are there. This music, no, it gives, it means a lot. If you click view full report, you can, okay, you can get complete report of your Kahoot. There were 20 students, questions 13, players 20, questions 13, time 12 minutes. Difficult question you can see. Then who needs help? Here Rashmi, Sangeeta, Aruna needs help. They did not score anything. Like this didn't finish. Sangeeta, Aruna and Asha couldn't finish. That means they need help. No. So all these can be understood. And I would like to know your feedback on this. How how do you feel? Is it good?
Yes, sir, very interesting.
Yeah, Sheila ma'am. See, yeah, ma'am, tell me. Okay, any other opinion regarding this tool? Okay, that's it. Very good. And believe me, it will make some changes in your classroom. I don't know, some school teachers are there here or not. For them, it may not be possible. Why? Because in schools, generally students do not carry a mobile phone, right? But in higher education classes, even if you allow or not, students will have their mobile phones. Now, ma'am, Aruna Kumari, ma'am, and other teachers, please see, it's not complicated. It's very simple. What you need to do is you come to create kahoot.com. Okay, I'll just show it again. Then we'll move to next tool. For creating a Kahoot, what you need is kahoot.com. You enter. Okay, log in with your username and password. Here, sign up is there. If you need to if you wish to make an account, or otherwise click on login. You can log in with your Google account. I'll just
pencil.
log in my Google account.
शॉर्पनर दे दो या पेंसिल दे दो. पेंसिल या शॉर्पनर, ये दोनों नहीं है.
Okay, you can log in. After logging in, you can click on you see here member of everything. You can add your interest, etc., and you can search. Even another advantage is that suppose you are a student, even you can participate, try another Kahoot. Okay, if some Kahoots are already available on the cloud, you can try. Suppose if you need reasoning practices, what you can do, you can search for reasoning Kahoot. It will be available on Kahoot. You can search for it. Okay, by it is not made by you. It is made by some other people. You can do that. You can find it and you can use it. Now, to create a Kahoot, you have to go to My Kahoot, or you can go to create. You can go. You go to create. Then the way we add slides in a PowerPoint, you use Kahoot. Okay, new Kahoot, you click, then add question. By default, one question will be coming. You can click on this. Okay, you can click on this and you can add a question here. If you have some equations, etc., you can use the equation. Mathematics teachers can also make use of this tool since it allows the equation. The question you can type here, and if any images or video are needed, you can upload it. And here time limit you can set. If the question is simple, don't give even 20 seconds. 10 seconds you can give. Okay, and up to 1 minute you can give. Sorry, not 1 minute. 240 seconds you can give. That means 4 minutes. Okay. Then options you can enter. Choose the right hand option. Option 1 you can click. Option 1. If it is the right answer, you can click like this. You can move to add question. You can use either true or false or a multiple choice item. Then you give a Kahoot a name. A name for your Kahoot you can give. Okay. After that, what you need to do? You go to your Kahoot. You can see the Kahoot which you prepared now. Okay. The My Kahoot, if you go, you can see all your Kahoots demo cues now. The way now you can click on play, and you can, if you are inside the classroom now, you can click teach, or if you are giving practicing, for practicing, if you are assigning a quiz for your students, you click on assign and you can click the time and date. Okay. The end date, due date and time you can choose. Before that, from now they can practice. Okay, then timer, do you want to, it's for their practice, it's not for it's not a competition. So randomize answer order, all these options you can choose. Then player limit up to 50 students only we can have this in free version. Okay, now create it. Or otherwise what you do, inside the classroom you go to teach, and again you are having two options. One is classic mode and another one is that is a team mode. Classic mode means all the players all the students will be players. In team mode they can share devices, two devices. Okay, now if you click on that, students can join by going to kahoot.it or the application which they have already installed. Then click on 3999628. Okay, like this they can do. Finally you can move to start. When you are ready to start, you can start it that way. Okay, so this is how it works. I hope you have understood it. Do you need a time to make a Kahoot now, or you will make it later and we'll discuss in WhatsApp group?
Later, sir.
Yeah, later. Fine.
Sir, one question.
Yeah, please.
Sir, is there any option so that our video also will be displayed when the quiz is going on?
Which video?
It's like what we are saying when the quiz is going. Like we can see your video, no, right now in the like that. Is it possible?
Yeah, it's possible. Now, if it is possible now, why not?
No, sir. See, when the quiz, like Kahoot quiz is going on, that time, when the students log in, when the questions are going on, they can see me.
Now, are you seeing me?
Yeah, I can see you in Zoom. Suppose if I'm conducting on Kahoot, means means you're saying like that. Okay, I got it.
Yeah. The same way. During your online teaching, you do one thing. I have just shared my screen. Okay. In Zoom, share screen is there, no?
Yeah.
You share your screen, not the browser. Share your screen so that if you have placed something like this, it will be seen. You can see. You can be seen to your students.
Okay. And for free version, we have only 5 questions?
No, ma'am. It was my mistake. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, it's over. Shall I take 5 minutes break? Okay. I'll just bring a cup of water and come. Okay, please install Mentimeter now. Now you can install Mentimeter and get ready. We'll discuss that. I'll just drink water and come.